Pick her up out of the monarchy!
Tonight is a very special episode. Welcome to the Monarch of the Century Awards. Please enjoy this very special evening.
This is Monarchy of the Century Awards. We are on our way to interview Catherine the Great.
I don't know him!
What was going on in here?
How long has he been in here?
Catherine, you have been nominated for the Monarch of the Century Award. We're going to start by asking you a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like?
Oh, it was absolutely horrible. I've been bullied my whole life until I moved to Russia.
Question number 2, what have you done that may have qualified you as a recipient of this award?
Oh, I have advocated religious toleration.
Question number 3, have you ever received any other awards?
Well, I would have been prom queen, but then some white stole it from me!
So, we were supposed to have been done at question 3, but I have one more question for you. Catherine, how promiscuous are you? Better yet, do you accept Visa?
My name is Catherine the Great, so hold up your hate. And winning this award is my predetermined fate. To win this competition is my godly premonition. You'll be killed just like my hubby if you hate on my decisions. Cause nobody can get in the way of me and my goals. Even my husband got killed so I could take the throne. Yes, some people call me ugly, but then I just say so. Did you give Russia the power it currently holds? And when it comes to politics, I'm fond of the philosophes. And if you wanna try and hate, well then you can just knock it off. But if you simply cannot resist, and go ahead and rebel. But just like the fool Pugachev, you will most likely be expelled. See, that fool was bothered by me favoring nobility, but I would rather favor the nobles and lowly peasantry. Yeah, sure, it's at the expense of those that are of lower class, but it isn't my fault they can't make the same amount of cash. Lastly, I understand the decisions I've got to make, and that if I make the wrong ones, then there's a lot of votes at stake. For example, I will advocate religious toleration, but I will do anything to unify this Russian nation.
Alright, so this is Monarch of the Century, and we are about to interview Frederick the Great. He should be swimming in the pool, so let's go interview him. There he is.
Oh my god! Oh my, is this Monarch of the Century? Oh, wait,
Frederick, you have been nominated for the Monarch of the Century Awards. We're going to ask you a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like?
well, my father, he never appreciated me as a young kid. He didn't support my flute playing or my sewing, just nothing. And, well, early on in my life, I really gained the insight by which I would view the rest of my life.
Question number 2. Frederick, what have you done that may have qualified you for this award?
I just walked the bloody haggis out of Joseph.
Question number 3. Have you ever received any other awards?
Oh yes, flute champion and Mr. Universe.
Frederick, we should have stopped at question 3. However, we have one more question for you. How big is your ego?
I'm sexy and I know it.
Hear ye, the king has a decree. A monarch of the century clearly belongs to me. I'm the ruler of Prussia, not ugly old Russia. I can rhyme so well about my country, it'll shock it. Over some call me, cause everybody love me. Got a bigger reputation than the size of my treasure. Everybody wants me, I attract them from the outlets. Final count, 300,000. Oh, you jealous? You think it isn't fair? Well, just make sure to tread with care. Cause if you got a problem with this royal air, you can take it up with me and my homie Voltaire. To put it humbly, I work hard for my country. I never leave them out to dry like the laundry. Much of their relation got religious toleration, unlike other countries who discuss and failed reformations. Oh, Joseph, don't go crying frustration. Run back to your mom, she'll give you appreciation. As for you, Catherine, by my estimation, the Reformation did 0. It's on expiration. Russian so much better than the other 2. Germany, Russia, I'm talking about you. It's not just a place, but it's monarchs too. I'm done. If you want me, I'll be spitting on my flute.
This is Monarch of the Century. We're on our way to look for Joseph II to give him a quick interview. Joseph, we have a few questions. Joseph, come here. Joseph. Okay. Joseph, we're just gonna ask you a few questions.
Go away.
Joseph, open up.
Go away.
So we finally made it to Joseph, and now we're going to start by asking him a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like, Joseph?
You know, as a child I was heavily doted by my mother, and I didn't really know my father very well, you know, just a normal childhood.
No. Question number 2. What have you done that may have qualified you for this award?
Well, you know, since I love my country so much, I tried to fight a war that lasted for 7 years against Frederick, you know.
So, Joseph, have you really accomplished anything?
Oh, actually, my mother.
Boy, I am Joseph. Don't forget, I'm the second. I'm Austrian, but be careful, for you might just be becking. Both of you go great hot. My dog is better than y'all. So on your knees, I'll kill you all. It only takes one call. You Russians and you Prussians, you spoiling all your heirs. All your impulsivity just makes me tear my hair. So let me tell you all why you all just fail. Cause you're scared of my mommy, who will give you the flail. So let me tell you, Catherine, the only thing you've done is kill your lovely hubby and pretend that you were done. But wait, that ain't acting, that's reality. So I'll be sitting on my throne and commanding my army. Oh, one last thing, I did not know you were a girl. The very sight of you just really makes me wanna hurl. Oh, Frederick, don't you worry, I can't forget you. Cause you are such a shizer, all your girls just bid adieu. Me having kids? That's too much of a bother. Why have some little dickens when I got my little brother? So let me enlighten you all on why I be the king. I'm the Holy Roman Emperor. Awesome, don't you think? I've ruled Austria and Habsburg for all of my life. Yes, my mother's with me all the time, but she is not my wife. So vote for me, y'all. Joseph the Mighty II. Maybe I should change my name to Joseph II the Great.
Alright, now I'd like to call all of our artists up to the stage. First, Frederick the Great. Second is Joseph II. And last but certainly not least, Catherine the Great.
You're cute. Oh, what's up, baby?
And now for the recipient of the award. For his successful religious toleration, victory over Joseph II on the battlefield, and his noticeable savoriness, the Monarch of the Century Award goes to the magnificent, the great Frederick II.
Thank you. You know, those last 7 years really paid off, didn't they, Joseph? Yeah. I really wasn't even just expecting this. Like, I didn't even write a speech or anything. But you know, there's just a few people that I want to thank. Not my dad, but you know, everybody on my team.
Frederick, I'm real happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Catherine had one of the best songs of all time. Just saying. Here you go.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
What do we do? Okay.
You get it, Frederick?
I robbed your Frederick.
You get it, Frederick?
I robbed your Frederick. Oh my god.
You get it, Frederick?
Okay, Catherine, you have been nominated for Monarch of the Century Award. We're gonna ask you a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like? Catherine, you've been nominated for Monarch of the Century Award. We're going to start by asking you a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like?
Wait, did you look down?
So, we were supposed to have been done at question 3, but I have another question for you. How promiscuous are you? Better yet, do you accept visa? Hello, Tim.
Tim.
Frederick, you've been nominated for the Monarch of the Century Awards. We're going to ask you a series of 3 questions. The first being, what was your childhood like?
Yes, well, my father, he, what a jerk, man. Just what a, what's the word? What a bollock. I don't know, okay.
Frederick, we should have ended at question 3. However, we have one more question for you. How big is your ego? Alright, so we finally made it into the bathroom. Alright, this is Monarch of the Century. We're on our way to look for Joseph II to see if we can interview him. Joseph, we need to interview Joseph. Alright, that should have been the last question. That should have been the last question.
Epic rappers of history, Monarchy!